Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news. What if I told you the Bears are about to make a move that could shake up the entire NFC North? Yeah, I know it sounds wild, but stay with me because the rumors swirling around the league right now are pointing to a potential blockbuster trade that could give Chicago a serious boost on the defensive line. We're talking about Josh Hines-Allen, the ferocious pass rusher from the Jacksonville Jaguars, possibly heading to Chicago in what could be a game-changing deal. Now I know what you're thinking. Is this really happening? Well, the whispers are getting louder and sources close to the league, echoing the insights of Diana Rossini, suggest that the Jaguars are in full rebuild mode after a rough season and are looking to shed some cap space and assets. The deadline, November 4th, 2025, could be the day everything shifts. From Jacksonville's perspective, it's all about tearing down and building up. The Jaguars, sitting at 4-8 with a cap space of around $28 million, are signaling that they're ready to pivot away from their current roster. They've already traded their top pass rusher, and now they're prioritizing offensive line upgrades while trying to patch up a defense that's been leaking points, nearly 28 points per game. Plus, the injury to Hines-Allen, who's been sidelined for 2 games with a shoulder injury, has only added to the urgency of making moves. But even with the injury, his impact when healthy is undeniable. Hines-Allen, at just 27 years old, is a pure pass-rushing force. He's been racking up sacks left and right this season with a PFF pass rush grade of 92, 8 in 2025. That's elite. In just 10 games, he's recorded 9. 5 sacks, 46 tackles, and 8 tackles for loss. His pressure rate? About 14, 2%, which is outstanding for a player who's constantly wreaking havoc in opponents' backfields. He averages 4, 6 QB hits per game, and his win rate against double teams is around 77%. Despite his age, Hines-Allen is a proven playmaker, forcing 4 fumbles this season alone, and his speed off the edge is electrifying. His 4.58 40-yard dash time makes him a nightmare in the red zone, where he's been able to explode past blockers and make game-changing plays. Throughout his career, Hines-Allen has accumulated 60 sacks, earned 5 Pro Bowl nods, and maintains an impressive plus 0.45 EPA per play. His stats this season are eye-popping. He's averaging 4.6 yards per tackle, and his success rate with speed rushes hovers around 79%. It's no coincidence that his style of play echoes some of the best pass rushers in the league, reminiscent of trade moves like the Machner deal in 2023, which boosted the Panthers' turnovers by 22%. His speed and technique make him a perfect fit for a Bears defense that's craving more impact from the edge. And let's not forget, his return from a knee injury expected in Week 11 could be the spark that gets him back to full throttle. Now, the Jaguars aren't just looking to shed players, they're making strategic moves to free up cap space. Reports indicate they've cleared about $25 million for a potential extension with Trevor Lawrence, signaling that they're committed to their franchise quarterback, but also aware that their roster needs a facelift. Meanwhile, the Bears, who have been building a solid front seven with players like Tryon Shoyinka, are desperately seeking that immediate impact. They need someone who can elevate their pass rush, force turnovers, and help reduce explosive plays that have haunted them this season. Hines-Allen's arrival in Chicago could be exactly what the doctor ordered. His ability to generate pressure, averaging 2-3 sacks per game, would be a massive boost for Eberflus' blitz schemes. His speed rushes could complement the already talented Sweat, creating a nightmare scenario for opposing quarterbacks. Imagine him lining up opposite the likes of Tevin Jenkins or in a creative stunt with Trevis Gipson. Either way, offenses would have to game plan around him, which opens opportunities for other pass rushers to shine. From a statistical perspective, adding a player like Hines-Allen would push the Bears' total sacks well beyond their current numbers. With his projected 15 sacks in the remaining games, Chicago's defense would transform into one of the league's most feared units. That in turn would elevate their turnovers, potentially pushing the annual total closer to 24, and help the team tighten up against the run, improving from 4.0 to around 3-4 yards per carry. His speed rushes, which have a success rate of 79%, would also boost their EPA per play, making every snap more efficient and giving Justin Fields more opportunities to operate with a lead. Talking about the playoff picture, the impact of Hines Allen could be enormous. His presence would boost Chicago's chances in tight games, especially in critical moments late in the season. He's proven to be clutch in the past, playing a pivotal role in shutting down opponents like the Packers in OT and elevating the Bears' chances of making a deep postseason run. His ability to generate pressure and force turnovers could be the difference in close games, especially when the stakes are high. As for the betting odds, current Super Bowl futures have seen a significant shift. From plus 1,800 odds earlier in the season, Hines Allen's potential addition has pushed those numbers closer to plus 900. That's a huge leap, and it signifies how much faith the betting markets are placing on him to be a difference maker in the playoffs. His arrival could turn the Bears into a true dark horse contender, especially if he continues to dominate the trenches like he has this season. Now picture him tearing through offensive lines in the wind and snow of Chicago, like a tornado ripping through a quiet neighborhood. His relentless pursuit of quarterbacks, combined with his quickness and power, could finally unlock the Bears' potential on defense. It's the kind of move that could help Chicago finally get back to the Super Bowl, ending a drought that's been going on since 1985. Imagine the roar of the Soldier Field crowd as Hines Allen makes his first big sack, igniting the stadium and energizing the entire team for the push towards the postseason. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, but the signs point toward a bold strategy from the Bears' front office. They recognize the window they have, especially with Justin Fields developing into a franchise quarterback and the roster finally starting to come together. Acquiring a proven pass rusher like Hines Allen would be a statement, an indication that Chicago is serious about competing at the highest level and making a real run at that elusive Super Bowl ring. So, Bears fans, get ready. This potential trade isn't just about upgrading the roster, it's about resetting the entire trajectory of this franchise. It's about getting that swagger back, that edge that made Chicago football legendary. If the rumors are true and Hines Allen dons the navy and orange, you can bet that the Windy City will be buzzing. The roar of Soldier Field could be louder than ever, echoing through the city, signaling a new chapter, one where the Bears are back in the hunt, and the road to Super Bowl glory is clearer than it's been in decades. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Hines Allen can be the missing piece that takes this defense to the next level? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him rush the passer in navy and orange? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. Keep that passion alive and let's keep pushing forward, because the best is yet to come for the Bears.